Guys, it is Thursday, June 15th, I think, and I am currently at my parents' house. Sorry, my hands are shaking. So, in my vlog last week, I told you guys that I fell again at work, and now I've injured my knee. So, I'm going to be off work until the end of the school year. Now, I'm moving to a new school next year, and I needed to clean out my classroom, like take everything home, because usually what we do is we leave our stuff in our room. I don't know if every school's like that, but we leave our stuff in our room, and you just take home whatever you feel like taking home. So, because I am currently not able to lift, walk, or stand, I went with my dad and my sister into my classroom yesterday to get everything out of my room. Now, I took some stuff home a couple weeks ago. I had the kids in my class put it in my car for me, but there was still a lot of stuff that was left in my room, and I wasn't expecting to have to clear it out so quickly. So yesterday I went with my dad and my sister, and they cleaned out my classroom for me. I just kind of told them what was mine, what needed to stay, and all that fun stuff. So I'm in my parents' basement right now, and my stuff is literally everywhere. So I am going to be going through it all and kind of throwing away stuff I don't need and reorganizing stuff so I know where everything is for next year, because I literally just took everything out of my room, put it in the bins or put it in boxes, and we left. I didn't throw anything out at school just because we wanted to do it as quickly as possible because it was getting late. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you what is happening here. So those couple bins over there are some stairlight drawers. That pink one fell apart when my dad brought it in because it is old. So I need to go through that and make sure I throw out everything I don't need. And then this box here is just full of a bunch of books. That one's full of noodles. This blue one right here has my name on it. So this one is all full of my personal art supplies. And then this is my fan and my classroom sign that I painted. And then I have some canvases that I painted, and then a bunch of desk stuff there. Here I have yarn, Ziploc bags, some bins, and some Sharpies. This blue bag right here is, sorry, my finger, is a bulletin board or like poster board carrier. It's nice because it just keeps them flat, but it's easy to carry or move rather, and a lot of stuff fits in there. So I got this at the teacher supply store. I'll actually put a link for it because it is on Amazon, and it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $15 or something like that. Behind it is my Post-it chart paper, and then my Monopoly game. And then over there, my computer, because I was watching Handmaid's Tale. There's just some bins and stuff there, some more noodles, and in that laundry basket there is my Cricut and paper, some French English dictionaries because I teach French. There is some bags and books and bins and stuff. I'm actually going to hobble over there right now. Give me a second. This is a disaster. There's some stuff in here. I don't even know what's in here. In here is some Febreze, a squeegee, whiteboards. Those are my snow pants. What else we got in here? I don't even, aluminum foil. I don't know. Bags over here. We got books, pencils, bins, games. Over here, there's canvas and pumpkin. Those are my Harry Potter banners that I made. And then over there is some extra water bottles from the beginning of the year that I kept because I'm probably just going to use them next year. And then lots of bins, and that has my Christmas supplies in it. that just had my racks for my Chromebooks in my classroom, and then all those binders are the students' data binders with page protectors and dividers and stuff in them, which I need to empty out. And those binders are just from the dollar store. Beside me here are some more bins, another water bottle, some extra pencil crayons that I bought for my class, and then there is this like pencil holder thing for the whiteboard, and some more bins and some tongs. I don't know why I have tongs, but yeah, so I'm going to go through all this stuff and throw some stuff out. If I see anything that is fun, I will show you while I'm cleaning. I found my literature circle question cards, or like task cards. I found something like this online, but I kind of changed it. So the different tasks are questioner, and then there's the activity on the back, the summarizer, and then the activities on the back, inferring, and activities on the back. Then there's the connector with the activity on the back, predictor, activity on the back, and the illustrator with the activity on the back. And then there is the word wanderer and the activity on the back. So I had all of these. I didn't use them this year, but I did use them when I taught grade 3 and grade 4, and it worked really well. I have 5 sets of them. They're all different colors. And then what I created for the kids to know which activity they were doing is this. So I did my literature circle jobs, and then I kind of coded all of the activities, and then I wrote each day of the week. So day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because my old school and current school works on a 5-day schedule, and then it just said every 20 minutes they would switch and which order they would be doing everything in, and they would get through all of the activities in a 5-day cycle. And I had one of these for every kid, and again, these were color coded, so pink went with pink and so on and so forth. And it worked really well. So the kids just kept this in their book, and they used that as their bookmark, and then they knew exactly what they needed to do. So I have all of these for the activities, and then I just had all of this stuff in here with the different group numbers, and just kept it in that bag. So yeah, that's all of my literature circles, or literature, whatever you want to call them, books. This says holds because this is just a bag reuse, but it holds this stuff. I'm about to go through the students' data binders and empty them out, but I'm just going to show you what in all of them. So each one of them is numbered because each kid gets a number. And then the inside, there is a My Goals page. Then there's also keep their assessments, and then they have their I Can checklists. There's also some I Can checklist. There is their emoji map. And then there's some tracking sheets at the back and some French tests. So they just kept a bunch of their stuff in here throughout the year. If you want if you live in Canada and you're looking for some sort of data binder or something for the kids to track their learning, I have this available in my TPT store. I'll link it below. It was really good for my class because when we did small group stuff, I just had them have their binder out, and they would do their goal for the month. They would track all of their tests, and then it gave them somewhere to keep all of their tests after they brought them back signed from their parents, so they could always go back to refer to it. So that's this. Now what I'm going to do is just go through all of these, empty everything out, and file it. I will show you some other stuff once I finish doing that. I was just going through one of my students' data binders, and I found this. So this is something that I use, not with all of my students, just with some of them that needed some sort of reward system. I do teach grade 6, so it was a little bit gimmicky for them, but some of them actually bought into it. So what I did was, there's just this, I found this on TPT. It's a calendar, and then at the top, I just wrote what their focus for the month was going to be. And then down the side, I just color coded it. So it was outstanding day, great day, good day, difficult day, and then parent contact. So what would happen is I would or they would, or I would, just depending. At the end of every day, we would sit down and we would talk, and we would go over what they thought they should get for that day, and I would color in the square. Now, I told this particular student that if he got 2 blue days in a row or a blue and a yellow day in a row, that on the 3rd day, if he received a green, blue, or yellow after a day of yellow and blue, that he would get some sort of reward, and it would be a reward of his choice, whether it was extra free time, if he wanted candy or anything like that. So this month he didn't do that, but what would have had to happen is that he would have had to get a yellow and a blue in a row, 2 yellows or 2 blues, and then on the 3rd day, if he got green, blue, or yellow, so any type of good day, then he would get his prize. I hope that made sense. I think I just talked and said the same thing, or spoke and said the same thing 3 times. But yeah, this is something that I used in my class, and it worked really, really well for most of the students that were on this type of plan. As I'm cleaning out my stuff, I've realized that I have these Friday folders, and what I do with these is I got these folders. There's a bunch of different colors. I got these folders at Target when Target was closing in Canada. Sad times. And all it is a folder, and then on the inside it says, throughout the year, I would like to ensure that you are aware of your child's progress. This work folder will be sent home on Fridays when tests and assignments have been handed back. Please review the papers with your child, sign the attached sheet, and return the empty folder to school on Monday. If you have any questions or comments about the folder, feel free to leave a note in the folder when it is returned to school. Thank you. And I just made this. This is actually a freebie, I guess. I made it, but I think I'm going to post it on my TPT store. So if you would like this, it works really well. What's awesome about it is that the folder goes home, and give me a second, let me just show you what goes in it. Inside the folder, I have this Friday folder tracking sheet, and it just has the assignment name, the date that I went home, the grade that the student got on it, and then a parent signature. Now, the awesome thing about this is that if you lose your marks or for whatever reason you can't find something, everything is tracked by the students on here, and the parents know that they have to sign this and return it to school. What I'm thinking for next year, though, is that I am going to change this up a little bit. I've been using these folders for about 4 years since I started teaching, and I am thinking that I'm going to go over to those binders next year and use the a Friday folder, but have everything hole punched, and then the students can actually keep all of their assignments in their binders instead of in this folder. Yeah, my basement is actually a disaster right now. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that next year. We'll see how that turns out. Hey guys, it is later in the day now, and my parents just got home and helped me move some of my stuff after I cleaned everything out. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I finished. So I got my dad to move all my stuff, but I kind of condensed everything into 5 bins. This has my Cricut paper, watercolor paper, a squeegee, some painting stuff in there. These are just all empty bins. This has a bunch of like worksheets and stuff that I don't have electronic copies of. So I need to keep them so I can make electronic copies of them before I dispose of them. This just has canvas and paintings and my Harry Potter stuff. And then that box right there has all of the binders, the students' data binders. There's also a bin right back there, but the bin right back there just has a bunch of like electrical stuff like extension cords and my camera, my speaker, a bunch of like electronics and whatever. This bag right here has my emergency snow pants and scarf. That is my Christmas tree. And then this is Christmas and Halloween ornaments. And that's it. And then my Stairlight drawers are empty. So these are all, the bottom just has Astro Bright paper in it. That middle drawer has some resources that I use frequently. And then the top drawer just has markers and Post-its and I don't know, well, cute like index cards and stuff. And then the top drawers, again, all empty. This bottom drawer has graph paper in it. The middle drawer has line paper. And then the top drawer just has some French books that I need to take with me. That's all garbage right there. And yeah, that's it. All that is paper and bags and old anchor charts and everything that needs to be burnt. My parents have a fireplace, so my dad is going to burn all that stuff for me. So I feel like I was pretty successful in getting all of my stuff organized, or at least kind of organized. Now I have one more bin that is full of stuff that was in my desk when I was at school, but that bin is, I don't know where it is, either in the garage or still in my dad's car. I'm not sure. So after we eat dinner, I am going to see if he will bring that in for me so that I can go through it and just make sure that I threw out everything that I needed to throw out. That one I had time to go through because I was at school and I emptied out my desk a while ago. I just don't know if I threw everything that I didn't need out because I was kind of like rushing to get all my stuff out. So yeah, my ankle is literally on fire and like throbbing and ridiculous. I have an ice pack on my knee right now as I'm sitting here on the sofa, and I need to take my medication because it is, what time is it? Almost 5 o'clock. So I need to take my medication because I have to take it before I eat my dinner. So yeah, that's all. I think that is everything I need to say for today. I am going to go upstairs. I don't think I'm going to vlog tomorrow because I'm probably not doing a whole lot, but I just wanted to kind of show you what the situation was over here with all of my stuff. It's still a hot mess, but it's a lot better than it was because before there was a lot of stuff that I did not need, and I just wanted to at least get some of it organized. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.